Good morning. What's happening out there? What's up? What's going on? Anybody? Hello? What's up, Bluetooth? What's going on, man? What's up, Donnie? Louie? Marco? I have your tracking for your 8010, Louie, if you want it. Got everything packed up last night. Fuckload of packages, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 knives I'm shipping out on Monday. My collection's a lot smaller. But it actually doesn't even look that much smaller. Kind of does. Build? What do you mean build stuff? I can't get stoned and do anything technical. I get too distracted. Love it, man. Fucking love it. I just got it registered yesterday, got it insured, and now I just need to take the test. It kind of sucks. The DMV in my town doesn't do the behind the wheel motorcycle test, so I either have to drive to the next town over, which is like, it's not that far, but it's like a 45-minute ride on the freeway, or I have to take like there's like a local more in-depth like riding course that I can take, and it waives the DMV driving test, but it's like a $500 fee for this class. It's like a whole day, which is good. I mean, you learn how to ride, and learn all more than you would just with the DMV test, but it's fucking expensive, $500. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Oh, the build, yeah, no, I haven't, man. I think I might not be able to do it. I can't afford to right now. After I bought this bike and everything, I think I might have to sit out of this one. Unfortunately. Yeah. See, I drive real slow always. Probably because I just have a big truck with a lot of weight in it, so I kind of have to. Maybe I'd drive faster if I had like a fast little coupe or something, but I've always driven slow, so I'll just do the same on the motorcycle. But it's hard actually. It's harder to drive slow on the motorcycle because you have the power. You have the power, the horsepower. I'm trying to decide if I should get like riding pants. Because like riding pants, they have like armored knees and hips usually. I'm trying to decide if I need any of those or if just like my work pants will work fine. Thanks, man. Are you looking for one too? Is that brand new? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Better safe than sorry. You know, you hear people say, you know, if you talk to like someone that's riding bikes for a long time, they'll say, you know, there's two kinds of riders: people that have crashed and people who are going to crash. So if you ride long enough, it's probably inevitable you will lay it down at some point. So yeah, I do plan on getting at least gloves. I have a good helmet already. I have some good leather right here, but it's not armored, but it is good leather. I'll probably get the pants. I got a Honda Shadow Ace 750. Nice, man. Did you was that your only bike that you sold, or do you still ride, or what? Just for the slide, not the ride. I like that. What kind of pants do you wear? Right one pops up. Okay, nice. Sony, yeah. I know. I was looking at the gloves with the palm sliders, and it seems like that's definitely something you should have. Definitely. Because your arms are the first thing to catch your fall, you know, usually. Can you imagine tearing your palms off on the fucking asphalt? Fuck. 20 years. Wow, nice, man. Good for you. Yeah, I will, man. I'll be very safe. Yeesh. Were you all right? I've been watching a lot of videos where like professional riders will be breaking down footage of crashes and like what they should have done and what they did wrong or maybe what they did right. So I'm learning a lot. Oh god, that sounds fucking awful, man. Shit. Luckily, it's not. You know, I think 750 is a good starter bike. Also, the Shadow is pretty lightweight compared to like some other road bikes. Um, the guy I bought it from is like, yeah, you could hit like 80 easily, but any more than that, you're starting to kind of push the bike. You could probably get up to 100 on it, maybe, which I never would do. But you know, I think it's a good starter bike. Okay. Yeah, motocross, I'm sure, is a lot more dangerous than on the road. Probably, right? Oh, nice, man. That's one I would like back in the collection at some point. I think I would hold out for a full titanium one. I owned a micarta one for a little while. I really liked it. I forget why I sold it. That sound you hear? I can't even show it to you guys. It's the new Axial Shift version 2. And it's fucking pretty fucking good. I'm not allowed to post a video on it until the 14th, though. But I can tell you they're dropping on the 19th. They're pretty fucking good. It's got like this roller bearing system in the switch. Really smooth, fires really hard. And pretty minimal blade play for an OTF. Less than my shootout, that's for sure. I know. I know. It's gonna kill me. I should have probably just left it in the box till the fucking 14th, but I couldn't. I could not wait. What's up, Chef? Yeah, for sure I'm gonna keep it. Fuck yeah. I'm not really an OTF guy, usually. So far, though, I really like this. It's not going to be as slicey as the shootout. The reason I own the shootout is because it's the sliciest OTF I've ever seen. Super thin blade stock and full flat grind. And that was always my problem with OTFs is they're cool and they're fine for a lot of types of cutting. But if you're trying to cut through cardboard or something, they're just too thick. They don't work well. Better than the Benchmade. I would, yeah, it is. But the shootout still is slicier, like I was saying. Still slicier. But overall, Axial definitely is a better knife. As far as like it's full aluminum. They're actually using 70-75 aluminum now instead of the 60-65 they were using before. So it's like even better aluminum. Titanium clip. There's going to be 4 blade shapes. 4. I think I did. I have to look that one up. I know that my buddy Oliver, when I met up with him once, he had a Max Ace OTF that I tried. I can't remember if it was that one or not. That's the one I had. Except I think, I can't remember if it was black micarta or like a dark green, but it was the dark acid wash blade, which is a really nice finish on that thing. I actually kind of miss it. That. The brass one, those are awesome too. They're probably pretty heavy, but they look awesome. Let me let Floki out real quick. Hang on. I know, buddy. What you asking for it? I can't buy anything right now, but speaking of the Urban EDC supply, I've always wanted to try that. It's called the Baby Barlow, I think. Yeah, Baby Barlow. Or no. Yeah, Baby Barlow. I've always wanted to try this thing. I've always wanted one, but the price is just absolutely insane. I've never been able to justify the price on this. It's $240 for a G10 one. G10, and it's tiny. G10 and M390 for $240. I just can't do that. The titanium one is $3. I just think it's a cool knife. It's got like that little Lundquist top flipper thing. I always wanted one. Yeah, man. I just made the label yesterday. If you want tracking, let me know. I think you'll like it. What's up, Fook? What's up, Greg? Yeah, I sold my Rent, but I do still have my Kershaw. Is it the 10? Launch 10, I think. So I still have a snappy little auto. This thing is just as snappy as the Runt, maybe even a little stronger. I need to sharpen it, though. When I tried this, I bought this at there's a little knife shop in San Luis. I went and tried this. I picked it up, and the lady was like, "Careful with that thing. It fires pretty hard." I picked it up. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a knife guy. I'm not gonna drop this thing." And I almost did drop it. I fired it, and it went like, and I like barely caught it. I actually haven't sold this at the Hinder. Nobody bought it. I'm actually kind of glad because I made enough to get the bike, and the Hinder is still here. So that's kind of cool. People just didn't want to pay what I needed to get for this. And I think the reason is people want a stock Hinder because they want to do the customizations themselves. I think is what the problem is. I was asking, I think I went all the way down to $550, which I have way more money in this knife than that. I think I have like $700 into this. So I'm fine with it. Get to keep my Hinder. It's special, you know. This is like the first big grail that I bought. I've customized it to be the exact thing that I want, you know. So I'm glad. I know. I was surprised that nobody grabbed it. I mean, a plain XM18 with G10 scale is $425. So it's not much more with all this, you know, the titanium scale, the BGM regrind, the blue hardware, the special project filler tab with the horseshoe. I thought it would have sold, but fine with me. I think I might start carrying this more, you know, since I know it's not being sold ever. Didn't have the flipper. I don't know. I think people like the flippers on Hinderers. I actually like it. It provides a really nice shelf in this choke-up spot. Really comfortable choke-up spot on this knife. Really comfortable knife overall. Just really ergonomic. After I bought this, I was really in love with it for, I don't know, like 6 months. And then I started getting into other knives and I carried it less and less. And in the past like year, I've only carried it maybe 4 times. Just because I've been into other things, you know. And I didn't forget about it, but it left like the front of my mind. And now that I've been handling it, you know, because I've been thinking of selling it, I'm kind of getting back into it. It's a really good knife. You know, people like to talk shit about Hinder and running his Magna Cut soft. I know, but he doesn't use Magna Cut anymore. So what's the issue now? You know, this is an S45VN. And it's a really fucking sweet knife. It really is. Oh yeah, I think he said he had just bought an XM18. But yeah, about the flipper thing, I mean the most sought after XM18 is the non-flipper Fullard thumb stud version. That's a pretty rare one, and that's the one that everybody wants. It's got no flipper and it's got a Fuller on it. See if I can find a picture of it. It's really cool. If I saw one of those pop up for a decent price, I would have a hard time saying no to it. Yeah, this one right here. That's pretty sweet. I don't know if you can reverse flick from that Fuller because the D10's pretty strong on hinderers. I'm not sure. Probably can, but either way, it looks really nice. Oh, here's one with the flipper tab. Interesting. I think it looks better without it with the Fuller. But yeah, like I'm saying, the flipper tab really is, usually flipper tabs get in the way of a choke up spot, but because it's curled down like this, it provides a really sick spot to kind of like lock yourself in behind it. And then if you want to choke up, it kind of cradles this finger and your pointer finger goes right over it, and it's very comfortable. Yeah, same here. I think I maybe have seen it once. Yeah, and they're always pricey, very pricey. I was pretty impressed with the autos too, the XM18 autos that I tried at the show. They fired very hard. They felt like a fucking ProTech or something, really. I probably wouldn't buy one. I'm not much of a side opening auto guy. In fact, I'm probably more, and I'm still not a super OTF guy, but I think I would probably be more an OTF guy than a side opening auto guy. What's up, Mark? Nice, man. You must be getting very good at that. What's up, Joseph? Cool, man. What, did you try it a while back and didn't really like it, or what? My crew where Mannix is over at Running with Knives' house. He's borrowing it. He did an unboxing video. If you guys want to watch it, it's always fun to watch somebody look at a sweet knife for the first time. I'll link his video here. You guys should be subscribed to him also. He's going to be starting to put out more videos. There you go. That is true, yeah. Well, the Crew Carta one, yeah. The Crew Carta Mannix doesn't work with a lot of scales. I'm not sure why. I think it's something with the liners. The hand movement across parallax. Okay, gotcha. Oh, really? So you can't use the thumb studs on it? You can always bend your lock bar out a little bit, and that should fix it. That's something that I think some people, maybe a lot of people, either don't want to mess with or maybe not even realize that you can do. Is you can really, a lot of times, change the strength of your detent by just bending in the lock bar or bending it out to lessen the detent strength. I've fixed so many of my knives that I got, and the detent was fine. Maybe I wanted it a little stronger. Take it apart, just bend it in a little bit. It's perfection. I actually just did that with my Mini Evo. This is my Mini Evo. I initially bought two of these. I got this one and the Tonto one. And my Tonto one had a much crispier detent than this one. But I like this design better, the drop point, and I needed to sell one and keep the other one. So I decided to keep this one, even though it had not quite as snappy of a detent, because I like the blade shape more. And the other day I was like, you know what? I haven't messed with that lock bar yet. So I took it apart, bent that lock bar in, and holy shit, man, this thing is unbelievable now. Just as snappy as my other one was. Oh, really? It was too strong? Interesting. Yeah, man. Yeah. Don't go very little bit at a time, you don't want to, I don't even know if you could snap it off. I don't think titanium breaks like that. I think it just bends, but I'm not sure. I've never broken one. And if you go too far, you just have to take the over travel stop off so that you can bend it the opposite way, and then you just bend it the other way, and you're good to go. What's up, Richard? How you doing, man? Career on G10. What, are those pretty rare to have? Are you talking about a Manix? To have the crewware without the micarta? Titanium will crack. Okay. Oh yeah, I got this new concept. I haven't done the video on it yet, but I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. This is the concept. What was it called? Hinterland. I saw a photo of it on their Instagram and actually hit them up to see if I could get one to look at because I thought it looked really interesting. The copper carbon fiber is fucking beautiful on this thing, man. If you look at it in the sun, it's like, oh gosh, it really shines nicely. Pretty cool design. It does have issues, though. It does have some issues. But video coming on this. It is real smooth. Yeah, let us know if it works. What's up, Aaron? Good morning. Cut testing some utility blades. Well, it would really only be a test of the ergos, right? Because you're using the same razor blades on all of them. Is that what you're talking about? I was carrying my my XOU for a while. I don't know. I don't. I like it. Where is it? I like it. I don't love it. It's just a little. It's a little too rattly. It's very rattly. The blade itself rattles in its locked in position too. A lot. You can't brace your thumb up here and push down when you're cutting because you'll accidentally disengage this thing and it'll fall out. I just don't love it. I think I'm going to sell it if anyone wants it. It's fun. Definitely fun. But as far as like its real utility, as far as its practicality, it's not quite up to par for what I want. You know, I'm like, sometimes I have to cut like these mud flat material for trucks. It's like this really thick rubber, and I need a razor blade to do it. And this is just not up to the task. It's not ergonomic enough to really push super hard down. I don't really want to push super hard down. I just don't trust it enough as much as like my fastback. So I'm still on the search for a good utility knife that I want to carry. I don't think that one's it. Oh, the blade, just the blades. I never really thought about that. Yeah, I guess different manufacturers of razor blades would have different properties. I guess, yeah, that would be interesting. Oh, also, I have a theory. I haven't really checked to see if this is true, but it seems to be true. There's two sides to a razor blade, right? When I put a new one in here and I use this side up and I flip it back around, the 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 new side after I've flipped it doesn't seem as sharp, and I think it's because it's just the blade is just the edge is just rubbing on this metal down here. It's just rubbing and dulling itself the whole time I'm using it, and then I flip it around and it's dull. It's not as sharp. So I think that's a big problem. Chub Flipper, Chub OTF. Yeah. I think either of those would be a pretty good option. Let me look at the Flipper one. The Flipper one seems more ergonomic and like what I'm looking for, like really bearing down and pushing into it, getting some, cutting some real thick shit. How does the blade, what's the mechanism that holds the blade in? Can you explain that to me? How it works? This might be an option. If the blade is held in securely, I can see myself maybe getting into this. Is it like out of stock everywhere? What's the dealio? River's Edge Cutlery. Where's the Chub? Out of stock. Blade HQ Chub. Out of stock. I already checked there. E-Knives Chub. Out of stock. Maybe they are all out of stock everywhere. Southern Knives. Out of stock. Yeah, I guess they are. Well, that blows. That blows. Okay. Well. Has a tab at the spine, holds very well, but of course has some play. Yeah, I think they all have some play. I've never tried one that had zero play. So. Oh, really? Fuck. So they're sought after. Well, I guess that's out. XOU is slippery. Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah. Tyrant Razor 3. Let's see. I think I've looked at this before. Okay, yeah. This has been recommended to me a lot of times. I've almost bought it a few times now, and I think I will do it. Now, how does the blade hold in there? Looks like you can adjust it because there are two different lengths that you can set the razor at. Yeah, looks like you can. Yeah, this looks pretty heavy duty. Let's see. You can get a pry bar attachment on there. Probably won't do that. It's about $80. That's pretty good, man. You gave up trying to find one? The Chubb OTF. Yeah, I tried one at the show. I really liked it, but I just don't know if it's like what I need for a super heavy duty one. But I did love it. I wanted one, but $300 I thought was a little much. But yeah, I did really like it. Version 2 of what? The optical UI has no play. Optical UI. Optical UI. Huh. It's like a... Oh, it's an O knife. Is it? Yeah, it is an O knife. Wait, no, that's not it. There we go. Optical UI. $25? Jeez. Interesting. I haven't seen this one. Interesting how the whole blade is exposed, not just the tip. That's interesting. Looks like you just twist that tab deal to unlock it. It's a crossbar lock. It's like the fake carbon fiber stuff for the handle. Interesting. I mean, $25, fuck. That's worth just getting to try it out, probably. Okay. Not impressed. Knife is very small. All right. That was too short. All right. Well, maybe not on that one then. What else? Anyone else got any other recommendations? I think so far I'm probably most sold on that Tyrant. I still need to get my Olight repaired. I haven't really felt like buying another one since my Arcfeld broke. I'm sure they'd probably fix it or send me a new one, but I just haven't got around to it. You know, I don't love it. I guess the thing is I don't love it enough to spend the time to pack it up and ship it over there. I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. I like my other lights better. Bolster like a QSP Hedgehog? That'd be pretty sick. It is the best utility cutter, period. It's fucking amazing. I would run it by Austin and see what he thought, but it's not his design, it's QSP's design. Oh, really? Okay. That's good to know. All these go from interesting. Okay, what's it called? What's it called? Let's check it out. I carry my hinderer today. I'm going on a date to the Natural History Museum. What kind of knife would you carry to a museum? Something classy, maybe? Maybe a Neutron 2? This is one knife that will never leave my collection. Ever. Maybe a Rask? Maybe it's a Rask kind of day. What about you guys? What are you carrying today? No, not. We've been on, I think, 5 so far. 5 dates. Spear. Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. I'll have to ask her. She's been there before. She does. I was nervous to break the news to her that I have a knife YouTube channel. I don't know why, but I felt like, I don't know. I felt like weird telling her that. But she was like, "Oh, cool. Let me watch one." So I sent her a cut test video, and I don't know. She seems cool about it. That's a good one. That's a very good one. Love it. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know it, man. I am not about to have a kiddo. Fuck no. I don't think so. I don't think she gets it yet. I told her, because we were dating when I went to Blade Show. I told her I spent $1,000 on a knife. She was surprised for sure, but she has a hobby too. She collects rings, and she said she's spent like $600 on a ring before. So she kind of gets it. You know, she has a hobby collecting things that can be expensive. Yeah, I think that would get anybody turned on. So you don't like MXG or Lynch? You don't like those? There's always milled titanium clips that aren't deep carry. I forget who makes them. Rip Scratch Tech. Rip Scratch Tech, you can get a milled titanium non-deep carry clip. Never tried one. I always kind of like deep carry on my Spydercos, but they look cool. $50 though. So you've conditioned her to accept it, huh? That's good. I'm kind of bummed I'm not going to be in the competition. I don't think I have time. The 15th is the cutoff, I think. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get scales. Well, if I ordered them today, they might come in time. But the build I want to do is going to be pricey. I'm going to probably just tap out of this one, sadly. But I'll definitely be there in the stream when we look at the, when we pick the winner and all that stuff. I'll be there for sure. That's going to be fun. Looking at everybody's builds. Yeah, that's good, man. You guys both have your hobbies. That's important, I think, in a relationship, is to both have your own thing that you're into. It's not good to be, you want to do things together, obviously, but you want to also have your separate things that you're into. That will fit the smog? No. No, I don't. You have 3. I don't know, man. I mean, whatever you think is going to get you that W. I could, I have some micarta skills I could throw on my shaman, but that's going to be it. It's going to be some micarta skills and a deep carry clip. But I guess I could just enter it just to have something. I'm not going to win with it. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I do have a pair of 3 that I could enter too. It's just a pair of 3 lightweight with some, with a winch clip and some AWT scales. This is my go-to lightweight knife. If I want to clip a knife on my waistband when I'm running or walking the dog, check out how light this thing is. 2.7 ounces. So light, man. It's the lightweight pair of 3, so it's already lightweight, and then it has the AWT aluminum scales, so it feels really good, but it's so light. And it's the snappiest Spyderco I own. It is insanely snappy. I love this thing. Yeah, we're not doing PM2s this round. Chop Smog, Chop Shaman, or RG Metalworks pair 3. Is that the really pricey skills? Like the $500 skills? I would probably not do that because I know that there is already, I think, 2 people entering pair of 3s with those scales. So you want to stand apart and do something different. Okay, yeah, you already know that. Yeah. Jason too. Jason's entering it. I don't know why he's doing it, because there's someone else that's already doing it, but maybe he's doing something extra. I don't know. Oh, that's true. That is a good point. Rob's going to be in the content creator bracket. So you might be the only one in the community member bracket with those scales. It's a good point. But you never know. There could be someone else with him too. It's a gamble. The chopped smog, I think, is a pretty good option. You know, not too many people are going to be entering chopped knives, I don't think. That might give you an edge. So yeah, I just have one now, the Crucarda. Yep. That was the knife I think I was most sad to see go. Is my 15V Manix that I won the last competition with. It's gone. Got a good price for it. I feel, happy with the price, but sad to see it go. So now the only 15V I have is my Shaman, and I will never let that go because I need 15V and I need a Shaman, so that's never going anywhere. Oh, cool. Well, that's what I'm entering, so you're definitely going to win. I'm just going to slap some micarta skills on it and call it good. I don't know, man. I would call it a mod. I wouldn't call it a custom, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, if you're just talking about just a chop, then I think that would be a mod, at least in my opinion. If someone enters a reblade, that would be awesome. That could, if it's a good one with some nice scales and everything, the whole package, that could be a winner. People don't really do Spyderco reblades though, because the blades are already like really good, In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen a Spyderco reblade. Maybe once or twice. Doesn't seem very common. Well, let's call it a day. I carry a Wave Plus. Sometimes a Surge, but usually a Wave Plus. Have a good weekend, guys. Enjoy it. If you're a member, make sure you watch last week's video and enter the giveaway because we're doing a members only giveaway. And we're giving away this really nice Kaiser Sparrow titanium frame lock S35VN. This thing is built so well, man. Completely silent in the pivot. Really tight but very smooth feeling in the pivot. Really nice. This might actually be the most premium feeling Kaiser that I've tried. Honestly. Excuse me. I already did a flipper delete on it for you guys. So anyways, yeah, if you're a member, channel member, watch the last video. Leave a comment under that video because that's going to enter you. And then this week, I'm going to be doing the drawing on Sunday for this knife. Yes, I deleted the flipper. So there you go. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Love you. I'll see you around.